I'm going to do the What Causes the Season lab from the middle school manual, and there's another version, angle of insulation, that's in the earth science manual. They're similar. They go into kind of different levels of detail and analysis there. And what we've done is I've attached a GO-TEMP to the globe, and we put it up here in the northern hemisphere, and we taped it so that it was just touching the globe there. And to do that, we actually put a little roll of tape under here to kind of prop it up, and then taped it down firmly to that section of the globe. And this GO-TEMP I'm going to plug directly into the computer via the USB port and to collect the data. And so what I need to do next is I need to position the lamp such that it is modeling where the sun would be in the winter time in the northern hemisphere. And so to do that, I need to bring this down such that it's aimed directly at the Tropic of Capricorn, because that's where it would be on December 21st if you were in the wintertime in the northern hemisphere. So I'm going to aim it there, and then we have a length of string. The lab calls for a 20-centimeter length of string, and that's so that we can measure the distance from the globe to the light bulb, so that we keep that the same for both the wintertime and then when we do the summertime position here. So I need to line this up there with the Tropic of Capricorn. That'll take just a second. Bring it back just a little bit. Okay, so that looks good. And I'm going to be using the Logger Light software. And one of the things that we've done is that if you're doing the labs from the manuals, there are some template files that are in there, and you can go and open that file. So I'm going to go and open the file for this lab so that my collection parameters are all ready to go, and we can just start to collect the data. So let me go and open that file. So we go up to the file folder. We can open this up. We see the various manuals here, and we're doing the lab out of the middle school with Vernier. And so we'll open that one up. And it is experiment number 10, What Causes the Seasons. And so this is the screen for this lab. If we look down at the bottom, we see that we're recording for 5 minutes. And so we are ready to collect. And so I'm going to press the collect button here, and then I will turn the light on. And this lab lasts for 5 minutes, and so it's going to record the temperature change over that 5-minute period. So I hit collect, and I'm going to turn on the lamp. Okay, I've turned the light on. And now the computer is going to record this temperature for 5 minutes, and it will start to display a real-time graph of this. And if we were doing this with an alcohol thermometer, it would be a lot more monotonous to do it this way. So the students would not be able to see a live graph displayed as this happens. So they see that as we turn the light on, that maybe indeed the temperature does begin to increase just a little bit here. And so now we're ready to do the summer position. And so I've let this cool off for about 5 minutes or so it got back down to room temperature. And what I need to do is reposition our model sun such that it is above the Tropic of Cancer, which would be the position of the sun on June 21st in the northern hemisphere. And so I need to, just like I did before, make sure that the distance is about the same there. Okay, I've done that. I need to make sure that I store my last run. So I go up to the filing cabinet and hit Store. And we reposition the light for the summertime position. Hit Collect. And turn on the light. And I will wait 5 minutes, and then we can compare. Okay, let me turn this off. The computer has finished the run here, and so we can take a look at our graph. And if you look at the bottom line down here, this is for the winter in the northern hemisphere, and then the upper graph there is from the summer when we move the sun higher in the sky. And if we look at the summer there, we see that indeed it is heating up faster when the sun is higher in the sky. And so this lab is one that is fairly straightforward, and you might think that most people understand why we have seasons, but it is a very common misconception that the Earth is actually closer to the sun in the summertime in the northern hemisphere, which is actually not. And there was a video called A Private Universe where they asked Harvard students what caused the seasons, and unfortunately most of them got that answer wrong. And so with this lab you allow your students to investigate this, and hopefully they will come up with the right conclusions there about what caused the season. So I really encourage you to give this lab a try.